So introduce yourself, tell me who you are, tell me where you're from and where you are now and how you got here.
Hello, I am Fatma. I am from Tunisia and I'm doing a master's degree in environmental conservation at the University of Wisconsin Madison. I need to fund one more semester to finish this master and become professional conservationist.
What do you hope to do once you finish?
Well, I would love to make a difference and help contribute to the effort to solve some environmental issues on the coastal and marine environment, and if possible, give more place to the environmental conservation while planning for our marine spaces.
Why did you sort of decide on marine space?
I have a master's degree in marine spatial planning. I learned a lot about a lot of environmental issues on coastal and marine environment. I realized that we need those sectors like offshore renewable energy, oil and gas, fishing, tourism, but all those sectors have environmental impact. And when we plan for those sectors, we acknowledge that we have environmental impact, but unfortunately we cannot address them, and we have to consider that we need jobs and we need economic development.
What would you like to say to someone who's considering giving you money right now?
Well, I would love to tell them about my story, how I started, and what made me do this master. So originally I am an architect, and I came across a big project called Marina Cap 3000 in Bizerte, North Tunisia, and I was shocked when I saw how this building was in the middle of historical monuments. So I asked to have a better understanding how they got the permission, and I found out that they changed the typology of land from public domain to private property of the state. They changed the master plan of the city. They were building without permission. They sold this land for few money, and they went a historical place, and Bizerte have more than 3,000 years of history. And the reason why they choose that area, it was because it's a historical bay, and a lot of battles happened there. A lot of boats sunk, and there were so many stuffs. So the promoters of this project were traffickers of archaeological pieces, and the excuse was to put a marina so they can dredge and take out those archaeological pieces. And Bizerte is in North Tunisia, in the heart of the Mediterranean, so they go directly to the other places in Europe. So I started with making videos and publish them through Facebook, so people know what is going on, who are those people, what is exactly this project. And then till the TV came, another one came, and at the end they detained a group of people who were traffickers of archaeological pieces. They had money, archaeological pieces, coral, and other stuff. That's how it started, and I felt like I have to do something. You know, this is my city, this is my environment, and I was not able to stay and watch them. That took me to do this master in marine spatial planning, but then I realized about those environmental impact, and I will not be helping the environment. Then I said I have to volunteer and see how I go with the environment. But I realized that I need more knowledge and skill, so I started with the Maldives, and I did not have the needed skills to address the issue from the sources. I addressed the garbage on the beach, so I was trying to motivate them, talking to them, explaining few things, and then I went back and organized sessions at school for students, and it was successful. I came to this master. I managed to pay the first semester, the second one, but the third one is going to be challenging, and hopefully with your help and support you will help me to finish and become a professional conservationist. I will be making some difference, helping and contributing to solve some of those serious environmental issues. What I want to address from the beginning is education and awareness, because it's the most important thing. Yes, we need protected areas, we need regulation, but it's not enough, because when you have people aware and they understand the issue, they understand how with their behavior and choices they impact the environment, they will start changing, respecting and behaving better, even if there is no protected area established, even if there are no regulation. So that's the pillar, and then we can inspire more people and having more conservationists and do what we can, and there is always hope. Thank you.